This summer solstice brings the launch of Synchronicity University. So excited about finally presenting you guys with a free, online, fully accessible data bank of astrology classes. You can watch lessons right now at synchronicityuniversity.com and of course my YouTube channel, nadiyashah.com. Hello, fabulous Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of August 2015, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, we've got this wonderful dance continuing between your ruling planet Venus and Jupiter. So that just tells me right off the bat, you will be feeling good for most of this month. What we also have happening this month is, in the middle of the month, a new moon happening in this very same part of the sky that Venus is traveling to, through that Jupiter will be finishing traveling through. You can learn more about that by watching the Jupiter special horoscope starting this summer and for the coming year ahead, which should be published right around the time that this monthly horoscope is published as well. So do be sure to have a look at that. But I do want to focus in on the other wonderful things that are happening this month. And that is the fact that we've got this new moon happening, sort of carrying forward the blessings that aren't over yet. Even though Jupiter has changed signs, those blessings aren't completely over yet in this very area of life that has to do with your very foundation, that has to do with home and matters of home and where you live, matters of family of origin. All of that is highlighted under this energy. Now, in the middle of the month, it does look like there's a very positive, very surprising vibe going along with this new moon. So Uranus is speaking in supreme harmony with this new moon, which tells me that surprises will seem to come out of nowhere, and very likely these will be surprises based on stuff that other people are doing on your behalf that you're not even aware of, and also based on things that you have already done but probably forgot about. So the good things, the goodwill that you already put into place but might have long forgotten, now that good karma is set to be reaped. And especially where it comes to matters of home, living space, who you live with as well. So if you're in a roommate situation, this is attracting the perfect roommate. If you are looking to buy or sell or move, this is tremendous cosmic support to make that happen in a way that you love. And if you're just looking to redecorate and to feel a sense of newness in your home environment, well, look, here's the thing. I would advise you to be a little cautious. You do have Venus retrograding in this part of the sky. So if you're just making aesthetic differences, you might change your mind. So don't go all out. I wouldn't go all out. Make sure whatever it is that you do, I mean, look, if it's just paint, it's just paint. It's not a big deal. You can paint again. And so have fun, have at it. But I would just be a little bit mindful if you're doing something for purely aesthetic reasons, but it's involving a huge investment or feels like a huge investment on your part, and you're, tearing down walls and things, making structural changes. Just be mindful of that, okay? But all else being equal, this to me does suggest that you are liking the changes, good things are happening, and they're seeming to come out of nowhere. Some really positive, surprising developments on the home front and changes on the home front as well. So again, buying, selling, moving, having a new roommate, having a roommate leave so that somebody else even better can come in, all of that very lucky right about now. What I also really like about this energy is it does have to do with family of origin, like your parents. So where it is that it applies for you, this is going to be a chance to in some way reconnect with them, start fresh with them, have a fresh understanding. It might be that a conversation you had long ago that you've kind of forgotten about now will be brought up again, and there will be a newfound mutual respect and a newfound understanding between you and your family of origin, your parents. What I also really like about this energy for you is ultimately this is about understanding what home is going to mean for you, understanding what it means to be rooted. What does it mean to be grounded? Ultimately, that is a state of spirit, that is a state within. That's something that only you know for sure. You have it or you don't. And when you don't have it, you are the only one ultimately who can do what you need to give that to yourself. There's going to be lots of cosmic support for you getting in touch with that very voice. As we progress towards the end of the month, there's a full moon taking place, and this full moon is happening in a very social part of your sky, in a friendship part of the sky for you. So you will be getting together with friends. It looks like social events, getting together with friends, getting together with events that have to do with memberships that you might hold, any kind of groups that you may belong to. There is going to be an emphasis on having to connect with other people. And I think you're going to like this very much. There's a very dreamy quality to this, a very swept away quality to this. I'll talk about that more in the love-focused horoscope. But having said that, just be mindful if one of your friends is presenting you with sort of a tale, whether it's a tall tale or whether they're trying to sell you something, pitching you something, be mindful. There's not a lot of groundedness around this particular full moon. Lots of dreaminess, lots of belief in miracles. And miracles can happen, but the energy is not so grounded. The energy is not so balanced. So this suggests to me a real need for you to consider, ultimately, that the moment sometimes can bring forward great ideas. And sometimes those ideas are ones that you can run with, and there might be some that you can run with. And sometimes those ideas are there to amuse you, to be great for their own sake, and then to stay in that moment. But this full moon has lots of very, very pink, fuzzy cloud, believing in miracles, getting carried away kind of energy. So make sure that if you decide to get carried away, make sure you do so as safely as possible. What I love about this month for you is that you're coming to a new understanding of who you are. You're coming to a new understanding of the blessings that Jupiter has been trying to bless you with over the last year, and coming to a deeper appreciation of just what it is that you need to feel at home. And when you know what that is and you're able to provide that for yourself, from that place, you're able to do just about anything that you desire in the world.